Hi, hey guys. Sorry if I'm coming this late to you. It's 11 o'clock in the east. About 8 o'clock in the west. So you're watching NewsBase live right now. This is not gonna be a long video. It's not gonna be an hour or anything. It's not gonna be an hour. I just wanted to tell you how I felt about DACA and how I felt about some changes I'm gonna be making to this YouTube channel. But first, let's get to those changes. Yeah, let's get to those changes. So first, I hope you had a happy Labor Day. Now, the first change I plan to do in this channel is the rest of this week, I will not be posting any YouTube videos on this channel. I have decided to just suspend videos for the rest of this. So yeah, I just decided to terminate. I will not be doing this. So I will be suspending videos for the rest of this week. And also, we want to let you know, when we come back on Monday, we will be debuting a brand new set. Yes, right now I'm coming to you from my house actually right now. So that's kind of weird, getting a little bit into my personal life, but yeah, I just wanted to let you know that next week we'll be back in our studio. We're actually in the process of building a new studio. You'll see it on Monday. We debut the new studio. It's going to look very nice, very modern. We have a new encoding system, so our broadcast will no longer be on Hangouts. You'll just be seeing a regular live stream like all the other pro YouTubers on an encoder, and a brand new set. It's all coming on Monday. So yeah, I hope you enjoy a new set. Now, let's get to DACA. Today, Trump administration announced, or at least Jeff Sessions announced, DACA will be terminated in the next 6 months. I have to say congratulations, Mr. Trump. What you did was a great move. It was a great... So, I really had to thank you, Mr. Trump, for doing that. I think what you did, Mr. Trump, sorry, there was some buffering. Really have to thank you, Mr. Trump, because what you did was great. Alright, under these dreamers, okay, most of them are not dreamers. They're not little kids. Most of them are illegal immigrants who are coming into this country, taking jobs from the American people, which is absolutely not fair to us. So, I have to say what Trump did was great. Now, do I agree with some? Because there are some actual little kids there, yes. But most of these kids are now grown up. They're on a majority. They're on their own. They need to be deported. Some of these immigrants are criminals. You know, some parents, I know a lot of these parents, of course, they're brought into this country when they were younger. They probably brought into this country. They were probably born, spent their lives there. They learned English. I don't know how they were able to learn English. Learning English is hard here. They learned all of that, and yet as they learned English, they still managed to do well, and they went to college, and that's something they got school benefits. Of course, it was a renewable 2-year contract. DACA, most of these kids are now to be growing on their own, and most of these kids could be criminals. Also, as another point, when these children cross the border, carrying knives. Most since their parents, they don't want their, when they get vetted when they're trying to cross the border, when they're crossing the Mexican-American border, like we're seeing border crossings every day. But actually, thanks to the strict management of Donald Trump lately, border crossings are going down. But when they were up, a lot of immigrants would put their weapons and their gangbangers that they got from the country, because again, most immigrants are drug gangbangers. When they were crossing the border, they put them in their children because the security, because they knew that the securities wouldn't check their children because they look all innocent and that stuff. But they do it with the parent. And most of the parents, of course, the mother, like all Mexicans, they're mostly pregnant. And the father is. And if they're not pregnant, they're just staying across the border. They got some bags with them. They got some food with them. And sometimes they will make stops on their way to the border. You'd be seeing in McAllen and them and those border countries literally packing some food and people sleeping there in sleeping tents, ICE be looking at that. That's why so many ICE agents actually endorsed Donald Trump. That's why he's such a great president to what he did. Also, so yeah, there's that too. There was immigrants that they were buffering. Yeah, and they're pregnant, and if they're not pregnant, still, they're still putting weapons on their children. Crossings go. That's how they go, and it's just absolutely not fair. So you've got a lot of these illegal immigrants. They're committing these crimes. They're committing these murders. They're committing everything. Sorry, I don't want to get copyrighted. That's local news I'm watching in my area. But they're committing all these crimes, and that's all they do. Is that they're committing all these crimes, and that's stuff when they cross the border. So they're doing, because they know when Trump builds this wall, whenever it gets built, they've already approved funding for the wall. When this wall gets built, I am assuring you, we are going to boycott. They're already down because of the lack of leadership. Mexico already knows that they're going to be put in their place. So that's just great. So that's just what they do when these young children who are about to be, again, like I said, out of DACA program today because of Trump's revocal of it. It is going to be big. Spanish networks, and you watch their coverage, and for some reason Univision is not on. Well, I have a Univision station like any local ABC or news station, but it's just not working. And like I said, so these kids that cross the border, who are under 5, who are, like I said, that's why this DACA system was created. So what I said about the pins and that stuff, they put weapons, that their parents make them put weapons inside them because they know that ICE officers are not going to check them up while they're doing border crossing, or while they're vetted before they hit the border with their stuff and the little stuff that they have and the little English that they speak, is because they look so innocent. And then when they cross, they're illegal citizens, of course, but that's after they cross it, they're no longer, because again, this DACA program was installed to stop, and it started in 2012. So now that it's getting repealed, these criminal kids who were criminalized and brutalized, and these criminal kids who are taught to smuggle these weapons by their parents across the border, because they know their parents know that ICE agents are not going to do that, and now that they have now these kids have no one to hide behind now, because after this DACA is replaced in 6 months from now, they will have no one to hide behind. These immigrant children, it's over. DACA program, these children are immigrants, and these are illegal immigrants taking jobs from the American people. So I just wanted to say, DACA was great. Do I have for some of these people? Yes. Don't I not? No. So DACA needed to go. Anyways, in this 1 minute I'm on, I just want to let you know, again, change it. We will not be doing videos for the rest of this week. We'll be back on Monday with a brand new set. Thank you. Have a good night. 9 o'clock in the east, 8 o'clock in the west. I'll see you next.